Good evening, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. This is Ryan. I just wanted to for a little bit, before it gets too late this evening. There's been a lot of stuff going on with the ICE raids the past few days, and in particular, this shooting that went on. So I wanted to go over a few sources and try to figure out, what we know and what we can find out about what. Let me see. I'm trying restream. There we go. Okay, cool. I'm still getting better with this new program. If anyone wants to come on to share, let me know. Okay, I did mention to a few people. I was supposed to have someone come on about some of the stuff that was happening at Chicago, but I'm not sure. He said he was kind of tired, so I don't know if it's going to happen. He did pretty good footage. That was from yesterday too. Okay. Where was that? I'm so sorry. I have so many videos in so many places that. Oh, that's the one I found. Yeah. It says DHS, Department of Homeland Security, changed their version of the story multiple times, including the location, but ended up saying that due to protests around the ICE facility in Illinois, they have no choice but to shoot an armed woman. First, they claimed she was armed, and now they claim 10 cars surrounded the ICE vehicles, boxing them in, so they had to shoot their way out. None of that happened. Okay, and then there's this particular video that was released. Okay. I thought I did share that one. That's all right. Let me share that one again in case I didn't. I'll share it again. Okay, now it should show up. Although I got to risk. But yes, so apparently, like I said, there have been conflicting reports, and then all the news reports that I was seeing were, they were basically just quoting what uh, had said, but it wasn't verified, so that's why I wanted to verify it. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing okay. It's still been pretty crazy in Chicago. I didn't hear of a whole bunch of crazy stuff today. We're still kind of catching up yesterday, I think, for the most. Let me see here. So this is one of the videos that I've been seeing. Oop, oop. Let me make sure it's freezing up. Okay, it's all right. I'll wait for a second. Oh my gosh, excuse me. I should not. My goodness, my goodness. Oh, I guess I can take these out. I don't need these on. But yeah, I hope you guys have had a great weekend. Other than following this ice stuff, we had a family birthday party tonight, so that or this this afternoon, so that went well. I was able to get a little stuff done at home. You see this little one, he was playing yesterday with the water outside because because it is so uncharacteristically warm for October. I'm sure any day now it's going to get like you know super cold, or compared to what it is right now. Like, it's been the 80s. It's like really warm for us for October. So I'm sure it's going to drop down to the 50s and 60s during the day, unfortunately. Like, I like to have a time that's like in between. It doesn't have to just get drop 20 degrees. But hey, Beth, there's Miss Beth. Okay. Hey there. Yeah, sorry, Beth. I wasn't ignoring you the other night when I went on. I'm still learning how to use Restream. So I know Crook was talking to you, but then I didn't realize you were on. And I was like, oh, oops. Beth had left me some comments. All right, let me see if this video is loaded yet. Oh, okay. It just says there's no audio. Beth says, I joined a dating app today. I have been getting texts and messages all day. Oh, well, good for you. And that obviously you must be feeling, good. Like, you can get out and socialize again. So I'm happy for you. Um, yeah, I'm a big flirt too. It's fun to get to know new people and hear their story, and who doesn't like to do those things? So good for you, Miss Beth. All right, now how do I add this thing in here? There we go. Voila. Okay, now I have to figure out the different layout. How do I do that? Yeah, my face doesn't need to be as big though. No. No. Oh, okay, I think I did that one already, right? That's a little bit better. No, but I want a bigger one. That's smaller. Oh, okay, well, I guess this one's okay, huh? But no, you know what? That's not really any bigger, is it? Might as well just do that then. Okay. So this is one of the videos, again, related to the woman that was shot yesterday during ICE, the crazy, illegal, fascist ICE raids and crazy stuff last night. So, sorry. It says ICE claimed 10 cars surrounded the agents, so they had to shoot a woman, but the video shows DHS lied about everything in the Chicago shooting. All right, so I'm not sure who's who. I'm still trying to figure all this out, but there's a white truck here, and then there's a black SUV. Let's see what happens. Okay, so my guess was The black truck, and there's no audio to this one, so it looked like the black truck was trying to get away and was trying to push the white truck so it could get away. And then does it drive off? You see, it's kind of hard to see too because it's dusty, and you can see some people taking. Oh, there's construction going on, but then there's a vehicle that stopped. I had volume. Wait, let me see. Maybe not. No, I did a portion of this overhead volume because the guys were yelling, "Oh, hey, Ramona, flirting is fine." Yes, it is, Beth. Yay for flirting. Fun flirting, not we're not saying go harass people, right? And hey, Ramona. So yeah, because in the video that I heard, like, okay, and that's when these guys were like, stupid, stupid. And you can see that same black, several people told me he doesn't wear a mask, like he's really messed up. And he's got this machine gun. He's like on a huge power trip. They said they saw him in a few videos from yesterday. So anyway, oh yeah, there it is again. So the black is pushing, or the black SUV is pushing the. My only guess is, yeah, it's the person in the black SUV. Were they trying to get away? Oh, see, there they go. So the black SUV is trying to drive away, pushes the white SUV off the road. Another SUV comes up behind. People get out. I think that's the original one. Then drives over the curb and keeps going. That's where I'm lost. Like I don't know exactly what's going on, but I mean, if this is supposed to be depicting what cars surrounding him, obviously no, there are not 10 cars surrounding. Okay, so there's the white truck, and then this is where people are filming, and then the ice agents start yelling at people. These people are dangerous, and they're so crazy. They're on these power trips. It's just nuts. Look at like the people aren't doing anything. They're literally on the public way. They're just videoing what's going on. They have every right to be there. Oh, these people just infuriate me. Oh, okay, this was about all they had. Oh no, a little bit more. Okay, interesting. Interesting, you guys think. There's another really pretty moon. I think it's almost a full moon tonight. Hmm. Found another video where you have a journalist. And in this video, it's from watch ICE throw one last attack while fleeing a crime scene where they shot a local woman. So this is supposed to be afterwards. Sorry, let me catch up with comments here. Ramona says, "Hey Beth, be careful on the dating sites." True, yes. So always, if you're going to meet a new person, just do certain safety things. You could do a video chat first. You could meet in public first. Obviously you don't invite someone over to your house, until you really feel like you've gotten to know them better. It's fun flirting. Ramona agrees. I just blocked someone, Ramona. I am being careful. Yeah. So it sounds like Beth is taking your advice, and that's smart. Sometimes there are creepy people, because I go through that too. That's why, especially if someone's like pushing, to come to your house right away. That's why one of the reasons why I find it so disgusting and offensive that Jed will try to, in my view, defame me by saying that I wanted to invite him over for sex. I'm like, ooh, I don't even have a personal relationship with Jed. I spoke with him directly, once or twice, before he decided to come to Harvey and not help us, but, hurt the people that are trying to get justice in Harvey. So, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, people can be creepy. Good. Beth says, I'm not offended. Meet at a public place. Right, right. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know if you guys heard Jed's video from the other day, but he, of course, after Amir and I had made a video after court on Thursday, then he shared another one, excuse me, where he was saying all sorts of horrible things that aren't true, about me, Beth, Amir, Ramona. I expected that, unfortunately. It's sad. One thing, though, we haven't heard is we haven't heard anything from Mayor Clark. Actually, I haven't heard anything publicly. I have heard that Colby and Tracy, two of our aldermen here in Harvey, that they have, that they've privately been reaching out to people to make sure that our the whole Harvey community, but particularly our immigrant population, is feels supported and knows that there are people watching out for them. But other than Colby and Tracy, I haven't heard anything. Definitely haven't seen anything on the City of Harvey website or the Facebook page or the Harvey Police Facebook pages. I mean, it costs nothing just to issue a statement of solidarity, and then did I share that with you guys the other night? But I saw this really cool thing where in Joliet, it said that a Joliet news source reported that Joliet police have been ensuring that ICE doesn't park or or basically take shelter or hang out on private property because they're not allowed to. So I'm like, oh, cool. So I shared a post on Facebook and I just said, hey, Mayor Clark and City Council, and Harvey Police. This is a one easy way of making sure that these fascist kidnappers don't feel comfortable in Harvey, But mum's the word. I haven't heard anything from Mayor Clark or most of the aldermen, and it seems that Jedediah just gets talking points from Mayor Clark and is trying to make himself and Clark look better. But bottom line, at the end of the day, Jed said he called ICE to Harvey. Is still proud of that fact, and now he's trying to explain and to justify how that doesn't support the kind of things like we're talking about, like this woman who gets shot by ICE, and just unnecessary kidnappings, violence. We had that thing that happened, where they zip tied the kids the other night at in where was that, Bronzeville or South Shore? I mean, it's just crazy. Like, you could at least speak out against it. It doesn't cost anything to do that. Beth says, I have 2 offers to meet in public. Damn, girl. Okay. Look at you. Beth is the lady on the scene now. Okay. I don't care what he says about me. He doesn't know me at all. Exactly, Ramona. It's just such cowardice that Mayor Clark can never speak for himself. He has to find people like Jedediah to give these talking points to and say, here, you say this, you say these things because I'm afraid. Hola, crook. Hola. Hope all is well with all. It is, and it's like we don't know. I don't think we've had as much of that in Harvey, at least not the past few days that I've heard. I haven't heard of any ICE sightings, but the point is like we should be ready and we should be equipping people. So before I end this broadcast, that's one of my goals. And I know I texted Colby. Um, Probably should text Tracy as well. Um, Actually, I'm gonna try to let a few people know that that's what I want to talk about. One of the things tonight is just again sharing resources, phone numbers. So if you see ICE, what can you do? If you are afraid of maybe being kidnapped, what can you do? Where can you go if maybe you're afraid to leave your house, but you need groceries, or you need rides for your kids, or you need help getting to work? So hopefully we can talk to each other and build a network to show support and solidarity. Um, okay, cool. But yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot. I meant to. I'm probably going to shoot a similar text to Tracy. And Colby and Tracy are usually very good about that. Like I said, they've been super supportive of the community. We do not have a Harvey City Council meeting tomorrow night. We do not. Actually, the next public meeting I think I have written down. Let me take a look. Hold on before I tell you all. I think there's supposed to be a hearing for the Harvey Library lawsuit on this Wednesday at 10:30. I have that written down. Tuesday, tomorrow night, I know I'm going to go live. I think Amir's going to go live. I know Crook's working on a compilation of ICE raid footage that he plans on debuting in about an hour, right, Crook? Um, Mayor Clark is a coward. Absolutely, Ramona, 100%. And it's just a shame because I never expect to agree with that with people on everything, even people that I'm mostly allied with. Like disagreements, okay, but instead of disagreeing, instead of talking about the issues, you notice Clark, and then he uses Jed to do this. They immediately go into trying to defame your character, tear you down, try to get you to lose business or lose your job, or just the vicious personal defamatory attacks, and that's how you know that they're hiding stuff. Because if you really wanted to have a respectful discussion about like where is the money in Harvey, right? Where's our taxpayer money going? Just show us the receipts and let's talk about it. But they'll do anything but that. It's really sad. Some mothers and fathers of children who have kids in schools to find an alternate solution for their kids to be picked up if needed. Thank you. Yes, that was one of the suggestions that I did see online. So if you have children, make sure to go to wherever you live, because we don't know when these. I don't care if you're white, black, Hispanic. I don't care what you look like. Tall, short, male, female, what age. This is not about enforcing the law. This is about trying to scare people and intimidate them into silence, so that Trump and ultimately the corporations can continue to steal and take more direct control of our society. They want to make us all slaves, more so than we already are. They want us to live in fear. Now, we're not going to give in to that, and I'm not saying that it's going to work, but that is what they were attempting to do. So they could try to kidnap or snatch or attack people anywhere, anytime. So anybody who has kids, make sure your school has something. Usually they're going to require it in writing that allows your kids to go home or to be transported wherever, to or from school, by someone other than you. So make sure you have that. Most schools, to my knowledge, they're going to require that to be on paper. You can't just tell your child, well, hey, if ICE picks me up or if something happens, or let's say if you're an activist, you go to a protest, um, and you're in jail, just tell them you can go home with your grandma. Like for most schools, they won't allow that. So please make sure that's number one. Definitely, if you have dependents, make sure that you have that on file for wherever they go. Or if they go to after school care, or the YMCA, or whatever. Make sure that that's on paper, so there are other people that are legally allowed to pick them up or drop them off. Next week, the 13th. Oh, yes, yes. I was looking at public meetings. Okay, so tomorrow night, where Crook's gonna have his video. I know that's gonna premiere tonight. Tomorrow night, I will go on. I think Amir will. We may do a show together as well. Um, Tuesday, I'm gonna do an interview with an activist. His name is Andy, and he does covers a lot of activism in Chicago. Let's see here. Wednesday morning, there should be a hearing for the Harvey Library issues. I also have down this Thursday at 6 p.m. a Harvey Library Board meeting. And then after that, let's see, Monday the 13th at 7 p.m., we're scheduled to have a Harvey City Council meeting. However, it is Columbus Day / Indigenous Peoples Day. So I don't know. I mean, it's technically a holiday. Clark could just cancel the meeting. They shouldn't have scheduled it for then anyway. They just should have rescheduled it like for the following evening or for Wednesday. Then the next day, Tuesday, October 14th, there is some sort, I forget which organization is doing, there's a community insight session. Oh, that's for Cook County Arts. Okay. That's in Matson. There's a Harvey Park District meeting next Tuesday at 5:30. Now, you know, those like never happen. So if you can make that, great. There is also a township meeting that same night, but I probably will cover the Harvey Parks meeting because we like never have Harvey Parks meetings, which we should, but we don't. Okay. That's a good idea to inform the communities because people are scared. They don't know what to do. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, when you hear silence from the city of Harvey, from Mayor Clark, and then Mayor Clark handing these things to Jed to say, like, Mayor Clark cares about Latinos. He held a soccer tournament. Like, okay. That's what we call performative. All right. That's like very superficial. It's like anybody could do that just to try to buy someone's votes. That doesn't mean you care about immigrants in your community. Shoot. So I'm telling people I'm living proof of it. A suggestion we thought of the other day when we were congregating. Right, right. Is ICE targeting certain people? Good question. So we do notice a pattern of ICE going after people that either appear to be immigrants or um, maybe of certain skin color, maybe they speak a language other than English. But we have plenty of accounts, like the incident that happened. What was that building again? Like I said, I think it was South Shore. Was it South Shore? Or was it? There were two on the South Side, or one was in South Shore and one was in what do you call it? Not Bridgeport, but I'm blanking, but it'll come back to me. Um, so in those cases and in many other cases, they've taken U.S. citizens. They have actually taken into custody U.S. citizens, including we showed the other day the footage of the alderwoman for one of those wards in Chicago where she was standing up for the rights of one of her residents, and she was taken into custody as well. So they don't seem to really care. Like I said, to me, it doesn't seem like it's about the law. And certainly we know that because there are so many cases of people not getting due process and they're literally disappeared, like their families, they're not allowed to contact families or attorneys, and people lose track of them. They end up in these concentration camps like Alligator, Alcatraz, or these others. And this is just insane, you guys. It's very much like Nazi Germany. Hey, Ramona, Cook says, let's stay informed and prepared. Yes. So we're not fearful. We're not like, freezing up in fear, but we do need to be prepared. Cook County Arts. Yeah, there during the day on next Tuesday there is a Cook County Arts like summit thing. I'm gonna try to go to that about like suburban Cook County furthering the arts. But there's a township meeting that evening, and there's a Harvey Park District meeting at 5:30. So I probably will cover that. Hey, friend, I was wondering when you were gonna come over. I hope that the new program restream that I'm using, I hope it's not throwing anybody off. I was in other chats today. Oh, you were? Okay, Ramona. I'm sure other people probably were streaming. Yeah. Especially Sunday night. I feel like it's a nice time to stream and kind of catch up, right? Okay, let me share another video. So this was supposedly taken after that woman was shot yesterday. Here's another. Oops, wait, hold on. It's like I might as well go back to that one because that was kind of, yeah, that works. That's good enough. Sorry. Sorry, it's taking a minute. I something. How's that? Is that better? Hold on, let me reset it. All right. So again, if you're just tuning in, this was supposed to be a scene from yesterday that this journalist said was happening. Boop boop. I want to move it. Can I move it to the right? Maybe I can. So supposedly after ICE shot a local woman, they're driving away. They're fleeing the crime scene. They're saying here, where this woman was shot, which is crazy. She never should have been shot in the first place. And then they're leaving. Why are they throwing flashbang and tear gas? Now remember, tear gas, you can't breathe. It makes you choke. You cry. It's like it burns. I mean, it's really traumatic and it's very painful. And it's not something that the cops shouldn't just like it's you know penny candy. At a parade. So, French says if you don't want to get hit, don't go into a riot. No. Yeah, but it's not that's the thing. It's like the people are just standing up. ICE, it's not really a riot because ICE is the one that is coming. They're coming into our communities and they're kidnapping people. They're hurting people. They're detaining and arresting people. And a lot of these people are US citizens. They haven't committed any crime. Even in the worst case scenario, let's say ICE comes in and they catch a murderer, which, by the way, is very rare. Of course, if you watch Fox News or you listen to what Trump says, you'll think that they're doing that every day, but they're not. The vast majority of people are innocent, and a lot of them are US citizens. But let's just say, worst case scenario, that yes, they find that rare, 1 in 100. It's someone who came and didn't have their paperwork, proper to come here legally, and they committed a crime. Let's say even if it's a violent crime. Now, again, the amount of people in ICE custody that don't have their legal paperwork and have committed a violent crime is very low. It's extremely low. But even if that's the case, don't those people get human rights too? They're supposed to be able to contact a lawyer, contact family, contact friends. They're supposed to get due process, right? They're supposed to get charged, arraigned. All this is supposed to be public, and then have a right to a trial by jury. Because how do we even know that these people, we don't, are you going to trust the government for what they, that as far as if they say someone has legal status or not? Are you going to trust if this fascist government that comes and kidnaps people, and they already tell you that they hate people, um, anybody that speaks out against Trump or stands up for equal rights, they already hate those people. Are you going to trust those same people when they say, "Oh yeah, this guy we took, definitely he raped or murdered or like attacked somebody"? Well, again, that's what we say when we're saying due process. The person deserves to have a good lawyer, to contact their family, to have fair treatment, and to have the public and the elected representatives check on them. So remember that this huge Broadway facility that is in, I'm sorry, Broadview, Illinois facility where ICE is set up, they've denied access to elected representatives. We don't know what they're doing in there. They could have, you know, 50 people crammed into like a little room as far as, to detain them. We don't know if they're allowed to go to the bathroom or eat or drink. We don't know if they're torturing people or if they're, asleep, or we don't know. We can let our elected federal representatives in there. I mean, this is crazy. Like that, this is Nazi shit. This is fascism with a capital F. So fascism again is when you have an authoritarian ruler like Trump and the Republican Party, when they team up with big corporations and the military, and basically what they do is they just strip away any sort of legal protections, and they decide that whoever they don't like or whoever they want to silence becomes illegal. I mean, that's fascism for you. So again, are you going to just sit back and, these aren't riots, but it's just people are trying to stand up because if one person can get kidnapped and disappeared by because they committed a crime, and you're just racist, openly fascist organization and government, you're just going to take their word for it? Like, this is not okay, and this is not democratic. This is horrible. So yeah, préjugé, like prejudging. Yeah, I don't know who you're saying prejudging, but yeah, definitely. Uh, there's a lot of prejudice as far as, when ICE, when they're taking people. I don't know if you guys saw the what's his name, Stephen Miller, when they first started the raids, I guess a few months ago. Apparently, he said, "What are you doing? You're going to like where criminals are? No, you need to go to Home Depots and, go to schools and churches." And like he told him, because the whole point is not to enforce the law, as in going after people legally that are hurting others. The point is to scare and intimidate people. Man, that's not okay. This is crazy stuff. Oh, look, there's one of those, the paddy wagons. and businesses. I mean, these are just normal people, their lives, and ICE is coming in and creating terror. So it's pretty bad for sure. Okay. Oops, sorry. I hope that seemed like it was a little bit glitchy there, but can you guys hear me okay? Just let me know if you can't. Or let me know if you can hear me, I should say. So that just shows, some of what was going on. You could tell that guy probably is not from Chicago, but that was not. He's like, he was on the southwest side and something coming from Mackenzie. I don't know what he meant. Maybe he meant Kedzie, but anyway. Um, but check them out. Status Quo. It's kind of I saw a few of their videos. It seemed like a pretty cool independent news source. Please try to stay away from corporate media because the rich people. Oh, thank you, French. Thank you. I appreciate that. Merci. Um, Corporate media, they're not going to tell you the truth. They just want to tell you what the rich people want you to think. You know what the rich people want you to think? They want you to be poor, afraid to leave your home. They want you to buy all their products, and they want you to hate everybody else so that you'll never come together and oppose them and like actually, get rid of these big evil corporations. So that was that. Oh, and you saw, by the way, if you are ever at a riot where or an event where there's tear gas. Thankfully, I have not had that experience, but you saw that gentleman where his eyes were burning. So that's why they say, uh, bring, or if you have some water, or someone has some water saline solution, just you have to try to rinse your eyes out with it, and then eventually your eyes will heal. But it just makes your eyes burn so you can't see. I'm gonna serve the fam. Oh, okay, yeah, you guys go eat. That sounds good, Crook. What a good father. He's a cook for the family. Isn't that great? What a great guy. Um, Goodness, there was another that I saw. Oh, and here's I'm gonna eat with the fam, then I'll catch the video. I'll catch you in the chat, Ryan. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night. Happy Sunday. Thank you. Yes, merci, Crook. Yes, you guys go eat. That's awesome. I ate at a family birthday party earlier, but I'm kind of hungry now, and I'm like, oh shoot, you know what? I should have taken some leftovers. Forgot. Oh well. I wanted to show you guys a few other things that I found. Even though I know someone's like, don't share so slow. It'll slow down your computer, but let's see. Apparently Facebook is very slow. Oh, okay, good. Okay, good. It showed up. Yay. Now let me see if I could. I was trying to zoom in like the other day, zoom in, but like move it to the left because I'm like, oh, okay, all right, that's a little bit better. Here's a good Marx quote for you, though. They make you hate your neighbor, so you never question your master. I thought that was really good. So hopefully that is some inspiration for you guys tonight. And then let me put the double one on though, so you can see me too. Let me see where I can but then that doesn't show everything. Where was that other one? That's a little bit better. Or wait, what about this one? But no, that's too small. I don't like that. Showtime? Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, that's okay. I wish I could flip-flop them though. I wanted to make this one bigger. My restream folks. Replace? No. I StreamYard so far. Okay, what if I do maximize? Oh, okay, that makes it bigger, but then it hides me. Maybe that one's not too bad. Is this the one where you can see me at the bottom? I don't know. I'll do this one. I'll try that one. Thank you for your patience. I'm trying this out. But yeah, I thought that was a good Marx quote. Remember we talked about all that stuff with the rich. Oh, this is cool too. On this day, here we don't need this, but basically on October 5th. Where was the other shorter one? Well, anyway, yeah, on October 5th, 1789, a whole bunch of women marched from Paris to Versailles, and that basically was one of the key parts of the French Revolution, basically limiting the power of the king, and telling him like, hey, we want food, we want to be fed, and we're tired of all of the nobles and the clergy, right? The rich at that time, they were like the corporations of our time, okay? We're tired of the corporations keeping all the money and the wealth, and we here are working our asses off, and we're not getting what we should. We're not getting our fair share. And so powers to the ladies. Way to go, ladies. Allez. Allez les femmes. So I thought that was cool. Father Flager had some words for Trump, calling him out. You guys probably know Father Flager, well-known outspoken Catholic priest on the South Side. What did he say? He says, just as God destroyed the golden calf of our ancestors, he golden calf of tyranny and fascism. You may control your incompetent cabinet. You may control the pawns and weak-minded members of Congress. You may even control the spineless Supreme Court justices, but you do not control the God we serve. The people of faith who are gathered here and rising up across the country want you to know you have met your match. So that's good. Some solidarity, some rising up. I like that. Oh yeah, that was a good me too. Oh wait, why isn't it showing up on here? For some reason, the whole thing isn't showing. But anyway, what it says is the only dangerous minority is the rich. That's what we were talking about yesterday. So you can see the Asian, the white, and the black guy are united together. The only dangerous minority is the rich. Remember, I told you it's the corporations and the politicians that serve them. Okay, we watched that video. Oh yeah, you guys remember that I had shared this earlier, like a few months ago. So you see a big stomping on a guy's head, and it says, "Every boot you ignore stomping someone else's neck is just breaking in the leather for yours." So just a reminder, empathy, compassion, solidarity are super important. Just when we think, oh, but that's not going to affect me, it will. Just wait till they come for you. Oh yeah, this one- this guy goes after a Yes, yes. Get that water. So he's Okay, I'm back. Oh, that was really weird. I don't know what happened. All right, can you guys hear me now? Yeah, I apologize. I don't know. Restream just went out. It totally dropped. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe it's my internet connection I got to work on or something. It's a little cray. But yeah, just put something in the chat so I know you guys can hear me now. I apologize. I don't know what's going on. And I even went to sit like right next to my router too. Okay, thanks, French. Merci, French. Oh, here's another good one. I like this. If this country was truly pro-life, we would have Medicare for all, a Green New Deal, gun reform, universal childcare, and a living wage. The right-wing agenda isn't about life, it's about control. That's what I'm trying to get people to realize, like that, and that is what fascism is, right? It talks all about freedom and independence and patriotism, but really it's about getting the military and the government's tentacle into every part of your life to control it, and to keep you from speaking up, to keep you from having your voice heard. I mean, that's really what fascism is. So it's pretty crazy, y'all. Oh, and then I shared this because it's so true. Teachers are leading by changing lives every day. Yay, go teachers, especially public school teachers. Let me see. Oh, I wanted to say that. Okay. So he's a veteran against Trump. Let's hear. This was at the Broadview Detention Center in the ICE Detention Center in Broadview. Let's see what he has to say.
From 2013 to 2017. Okay, I had to come out here today. I just like to come out here because literally you're seeing fascist overtake of our country. You're literally seeing.
Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. No, you don't have to go back. How do I play after?
National streets, they are having black out.
So again, this was, if you guys forgot, that was that 2 nights ago or three nights ago, I forget. But that was when okay, so that was in South Shore, and it was just way over. They're just trying to show off, like they're just bullies, man. I mean, this is crazy. But listen, he'll still to tell you some of the things that they did. Good point. Right. Duh. Oop. Okay, I'm back. Jeez, again, I don't know what happened. That was weird. Just said it disconnected and it reconnected. Take over. So, oh, this was great. Did you guys see this? Let's get our Halloween costumes. What a great way to protest. So in Portland, there's someone who has this frog costume. How can Portland possibly stand against the might of the federal government? Let me introduce you to our frog. I love it. I love it. So, solidarity to our Portland brothers and sisters there. So I said solidarity for this was kind of a sad story today. In Cicero, there were people that wanted to protest at a parade, which is their First Amendment right. And the city of Cicero took them, and the staff took them out of the parade. I'm like, well, that was a very asshole-ish thing to do. So stupid. Oh, this has been noticing the moon's been super big on the moon rising, and then it's almost a full moon right now. So very pretty. Very pretty. There was a random friend. Oh, there's the ladies again. The ladies showing there. The ladies from 1789. It was a Charlie Kirk one. And that's us. That's let me stop sharing that. I also wanted to bring up again before we go. bring up that website. That was very helpful. The ICIRR. I know I shared it again last time. I shared it last time. I'm going to share it again. So if you go to, the group is Illinois Coalition for Immigrant and Refugee Rights. Okay. But you don't have to be an immigrant or a refugee. It's just that they're a great resource in regards to these oppressive ICE raids. Okay. So let me share that right now. So this is, again, Illinois Coalition for Immigrant and Refugee Rights. Tax billionaires too. I love that. Tax billionaires, fund healthcare, tax billionaires. Yes. Where was their, they just had it up. It was big with their contact information. Okay, maybe if I click on that. No. Oh, okay. There, I was going to say, I know it had to be. There we go. So they have help available in all these listed languages. Their numbers 855-435-7693, 855-435-7693. You can call to report ICE activity if you need legal support regarding deportation and legal and social service referrals. Let me see. How do I go to the next one? Okay, here we go. Here it is in Spanish for you too. Llame a la línea directa de apoyo familiar. Let me see. Did anybody say that they wanted to share tonight? I guess not. I guess everybody's just chilling, enjoying their night. Oh, that's cool. Oh, someone sent me an old Prince Castle photo. Prince Castles. No, you're right. Yeah, then I was going to say they have a, if you click on the Know Your Rights link too, that's helpful. I think I showed that last time, right? Oh, that's the one that opens up to the handout. Yeah. But and you can always message out alone. A lot of people are dealing with this right now, and if we all fight back, and we can win. But we do have to have everybody stick together. It's very important. All right, how do I switch? Replace. All right. And then one more. I wanted to show one more video before we go. That's very inspiring. Oh, buddy, I'm on the edge. Okay. Now we just got to find that one. Oh, it was good too. But basically the people reached out and they saved the guy from being taken away. It was really, really good. Like super inspirational. All right. Sorry, bear with me now. I just got to find it again. That's the problem with there's so many great videos out there, but it's like a matter of keeping. Yeah, French. I don't know what's going on tonight. I'm so sorry. It's really weird. I apologize. I don't know if it's the internet or Restream. I thought Restream was better. Like, is it my computer? I don't know. Does Daddy need a new laptop? I thought, well, maybe I need to sit on the floor. Is my overheating? I don't know if it's overheating, but I can always come hang out on the floor with the pups, I guess, huh? Yeah, that feels a little bit better to me being down here. I don't know. Shoot, now I just want to find that one video because it was amazing. Oh, that's a good point. Someone was pointing out that they were actually Googling some of these supposed horrible criminals that were arrested in Chicago, and they're saying that they can't even find any information about them other than on the federal website. So it appears that they're literally making up people and crimes to try to justify all this horrible terror. That's disgusting. Disgusting. Oh, good. I have no idea. I do not know about Chance the Rapper. I don't know anything about him, but I guess he got a new T-shirt that says FUCK Ice. So good for him, because if they get their way, if Trump and these other fascists get their way, we'll all be in jail. There'll be no freedom of speech for anybody. That's for sure. So speak up now, guys. I mean, while you still have a chance. Oh, let me see if it popped up in my story. Did that work there? How do you find it if you had something in your Insta or your like, I know I viewed it on my Insta. I thought I had it saved on my Insta story. It was so good too. Shoot. Oh, okay, cool. Wait, I think I found a link to it. Oh yeah. Oh, this was yesterday. It was so good. I mean, so horrible. But that was this look at this guy. That's right. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, I remember seeing that yesterday. How do I rewind it? Can I rewind it? So supposedly this guy is a US citizen, and watch the way he's treated. Look at this. Oh, okay, your connection just crashed. What did you mean mine? Did mine crash or yours? Is it the feds? Are they trying to censor us, French? What do you think? But look at this. Look at this. I found this one yesterday.
He's not doing anything. You're saying that.
Look at this guy.
No! He's not doing anything.
Like, this is terrorism.
He's not doing anything. No, he's not. I'm gonna start right here. He's not doing
Look at this girl. She's just not backing down.
I'm gonna start right here.
Ah! Did you hear that? He said, "Oh, or else you're next."
He's not doing anything.
Let me give your mother now.
Step back. I'm on a public
He's not doing anything. You're saying that.
Good for him for standing up. Now, I call that bravery. Okay, so I give him kudos for that. But yeah, several people said yesterday they saw the black guy with the dreads. He wasn't wearing a mask, but that he was really rough with a few people yesterday. So that's just not good, man. Which story is no longer available? That one? The one that I just watched? Oh. Oh yeah, I showed you guys that one. There's another one. Oh, this is good. Wait. Okay, so watch. You guys have to see this one. First off, sad. Look at the poor guy. Look at the poor guy.
Let it out.
Well, watch what happens. So again, it's another guy on the street. We have no idea. Of course, they're going to tell you that the guy's a murderer. You don't know that. But they're going to tell you the truth. There's the truth. Otherwise, I could have anybody arrested and say that you can't just do this stuff because you feel like it. That's why we have laws and we have protections for you guys. But look, the community's so uplifting and so proud of everything. Also, kudos to the guy. He's saying ayúdame, which is like help me. But he's strong. He's really fighting these guys, which is awesome. But look, neighbors come to his aid.
No.
Good, see? Honking. he's still beating these guys. I don't even know if, like, look at their outfits. First of all, show your fucking face. How dare you commit all these kidnappings and treat people so horribly, and we can't even see your face. I mean, come on. And neither of them are really dressed like come on. He's in New York. He has a New York cap on, a New York Yankees cap. What the hell kind of uniform is that? And like I said, who knows? This could be one of those fake, one of those, where you have these vigilantes trying to kidnap people. So be careful. That's why you got to watch out. Here comes another guy. I love it. Look at the older guy comes with his phone. And he's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you know what? I saw it. It looked like maybe there was a funeral or something. It looked like someone drove by. I thought they had one of those tags in their windows, like there was a funeral. I don't know, maybe not, but I thought that's what was there. Oh yeah, I think that was a funeral.
Let him go! Get off him!
Can you believe it? Like, come on, guys. Saying, ayúdame, help me. Knocked his glasses off.
Let him go!
Oh, this poor man. Come reading. Yes! Fine. Get him out of there. Get out of there. Fascist. Traitor. And I love the girl. She's got her cute skirt on and her nails, and she's still out there. I'm like, now that's what I call solidarity. You got to stand up for people, because otherwise people will kidnap you. Like these fascist men, no, they're not playing. That was awesome. So anyway, I had to share that because I thought that was super inspiring. Isn't that great? Like I said, when people stand together, what I mean, there's nothing we can't accomplish when we do things together, and we stand in solidarity. So, okay, y'all. Well, I think that's about it for tonight, unless anybody has anything else. I do want to share some of the comments that I've been getting on some of the Historical Society posts, where I was trying to post some things, to help people as far as with the ICE raids and resources. And you should see some of the racist comments. Now, of course, I don't approve them, but yeah, I was just like, really? Like, people are still deluded. Do people still really think that they're magically going to be left alone by ICE? Because it ain't going to happen. So anyway, thanks for joining. Everybody, I know we said, I was going to say the Harvey or Jet updates, I guess. I mean, I'm disappointed, obviously, because like I said, I haven't heard Mayor Clark say anything about helping our people. I mean, look, that could easily be happening in Harvey. We've had ICE sightings here. how can you be an elected politician and just say nothing? So that I'm extremely disappointed in him. Not surprised, but very disappointed. And not only will he not say anything, but he's been using his I guess unofficial spokesperson, Jedediah Brown, who gave him what appeared to be just a list of things to read the other night, where he says, "Oh, but Mayor Clark does care about the immigrants because he has a soccer tournament and he sent police to the church to help Father Bill." I mean, it was like, Jed does not live in Harvey. Maybe he did go to Thornton, the high school, for a few years. I don't know, but he is not someone that is actually living here and involved here. But, then again, neither is our mayor. So, yeah. So that's very disappointing, but we're going to keep standing up for what's right and advocating for people. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and see you next time. Oh, and I will try to get more updates for you. I'm sorry that the woman, because that was in our headline, the woman who was shot. So yeah, last I heard or last I saw, I thought they were, going to be, I don't know if there was going to be a trial or something, but they were taken to the federal courthouse and charged. But I don't know exactly what's going to happen with that, but we shall see. But so far, like we showed that video at the beginning, it doesn't look like the stories that ICE or Homeland Security have given about how they were blocked in by 10 vehicles. I mean, the video does not support that. So far we're catching the feds in a lot of lies. Surprise, surprise, right? Trump and lies? No, never. All right. So thanks for joining us. Au revoir, bonne nuit, dormez bien, and à demain.